The speed of search and rescue operations is picking up, but it has so far made a little progress, and that is stoking anger among the families of the missing passengers. And they are blaming the government for not doing enough. But it seems there aren't that many viable options at this point, as experts say some of the rescue suggestions raised by the general public would just make things worse than they already are. Here's our Park Ji-won with a closer look.
Fast currents, adverse weather conditions, including rain and strong gusts of wind. Rescue divers' attempts to enter into the sunken ferry have failed repeatedly since the search and rescue operations began 3 days ago. Rescue teams have opted to search for survivors, with divers using underwater paths to get into the vessel. Some have raised questions whether drilling a hole directly into the vessel to pull out any possible survivors might have been a better option. But experts say there was not a viable option. They say if there are any survivors inside the now sunken Seoul ferry, they're using air pockets to stay alive. If a hole had been drilled from the outside, it would have caused water to rush in, collapsing those air pockets. They also point out that welding necessary to make the hole would have generated carbon monoxide within the ship, which could have been fatal as well.
Carbon monoxide poisoning could have caused a bigger accident. It's extremely rare to execute rescue operations by drilling a hole into a ship.
To help search divers in the area, some have proposed setting up large commercial ships, such as oil tankers, nearby to block rapid tidal currents. But experts say this is also not an option because the direction of tides change 4 times a day, meaning deploying just 1 or 2 wouldn't help.
At least 3 ships need to be deployed to safely surround the sunken ship to prevent currents, which would take at least 6 months.
Then what about lifting the ship by cranes? Refloating the ship, experts say, will take at least a few weeks, which would be far too late for any survivors if there are any on board. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.